Okay, cool.
Yes, sir.
Let's go.
Let's get it.
Let's go.
Okay.
That's my car going up.
Man, I got that Ferrari John.
Ferrari.
I got a bike, nigga. I got a bell.
Hey, folks, you be sick when you in the hood. You be trying to go fast and your chain slip when there's some girls around. You be looking.
Oh man, it's a wrap. You can't stop it all. Can't do shit.
Nah, you try to pull off the scene real smooth. Like, all right, y'all. You try to pull off fast with that hard step on the brake on the pedal. Your chain
I tried
slip.
to look real cool. I tried to look real cool with one of those red bikes, those red rental bikes. Nobody was looking at me with respect.
No respect.
Man. I tried my best to make it rock too. They were like, a Mogo?
hey, he got a Mogo. you try to ride home real fast.
Yeah, I put my mask up.
Hey, we back at it though. Mask off, episode 19. You know what I'm saying? White noise. We in the building. We gonna be talking about some shit. You know, I'm your host, Mask Off Jake. You know what I'm saying? Below me, you got the homie, Big Tone. What's up?
What up, though? What up, though?
You know what I'm saying? Then to next to Big Tone, we got the homie Malachi. What's good, fam?
Hey, what's good, y'all? Hey, I got my first COVID test since we had COVID. Oh.
You
got tested? I got tested yesterday. 2 negatives, baby. The first one, what episode was that? 1 or 2? It was 2.
It was like 1 or 2, yeah. 2, I think.
Yeah. And I just had one yesterday, so I am negative. Period.
Hey, salute my boy.
So Tony, ooey free Tony. You know what I'm saying?
Ooey, baby.
Right. Malachi, what about you? Negative or positive? What's up, man?
Man, so like I said, this was my first test since quarantine hit, and the only reason I got it because I'm in this film and they required me to get the test before I get on set, and I was like, all right.
Ain't saying nothing.
You ain't said negative or positive yet, though.
Hey, I thought I was gonna get the results on spot, man. Then she was like, the lady was like, she looked at my John because it was a drive-through John. She looked at my John and was like, "We'll be back." I was like, "Oh,
yeah, we gonna have to get this on a second look."
I had a 10-minute wait. So my John, I'm just talking about everything because I'm nervous, and then you know what I mean. The John was like, "Oh, you good?" You know what I mean? Oh, you good? I said, "Woo."
Hey, you good, fam?
Oh shit. Hey Dan, what's up, man? What's good? I said, Dan, what's up?
Yeah, what up, y'all? It's Mask Off Dan. I have been tested 0 times, so who knows what I had? I had a cough like 2 weeks ago, like low key.
Well, you the president.
I'm not afraid to say it. Like 2 weeks ago, I had a flu. And I was scared.
Man. No, it wasn't worse than me because I knew I had to take the test. I think I scheduled it for Wednesday. I had a sore throat Sunday though. I was nervous. I said, "Oh Lord!" Right when the test coming up.
When you about to get tested, you get symptoms. So that's what the fuck happens.
I'm gonna tell y'all what has got me through each situation was the ability to know that there's a big jar of orange juice that's waiting for me. My immune system has been impeccable. I said it in episode 2, and I give a salute to my damn immune system. And you know why? Because of the OJ in which I consume. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I can hear it ain't good, but it's being COVID. Yeah.
Or how about you just haven't been in contact with nobody with the ooey? How about that?
I'm blaming
it gotta be the juice.
It's gotta be the juice, baby. You know what I'm saying? If juice wasn't popular because of OJ, Orthol James or Orthol Jones or whatever his name is,
I don't know.
I'm bringing OJ back because orange juice is saving potential COVID lives.
Shout out to the OJ.
I haven't had any juice, y'all.
That's what the fucking problem is.
Yeah, OJ.
Hey, so all you need is some apple cider vinegar, some lemons, some
Don't start this.
Y'all think I'm playing?
No, we don't think you're playing.
Well, Malachi, since you about to drop jewels, go ahead and give us our motivational minute. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Thank you, Jake.
All right, cool. What up, y'all? This is your boy Malachi Lee, Mask Off Malachi, and today's motivational minute is about focus. Focus. Now, in life, all types of things will get thrown at you, but you gotta stay focused to your goal. You gotta set out your goals and stick to them, because life's gonna throw all types of haymakers, obstacles, things that you got to get through, maneuver around. They're gonna come your way. They're coming in the biggest form and the slightest form, as far as like stepping in a puddle when you was about to go do something that you needed to get done, and then you got to go back home and change. So it's all types of obstacles that come, but you have to stay focused. You have to stay focused to even get past that obstacle and stay on course to your goal. So that's my motivational minute today. Stay focused. Bye.
Infinite jewels always, Malachi. Thank you, brother.
What type of example was that?
I'm saying it's the smallest to the greatest. That's what I'm saying. Even that small little puddle could throw your day off if you let it. Like, man, it could throw your mood off. You know what I'm saying? You could be having a good day, you step in a puddle, and then you take that bad energy and you let it get on you. But you got to stay focused to what you want and what you see. You see how I made it make sense to you?
Yeah.
Which makes a lot of sense, man. And that's all about letting someone consuming your energy. You know what I'm saying? That's exactly what that is. If you let somebody take away who you are and what your energy is, you know what I'm saying? They have now taken a piece of you. You know what I'm saying? So that is very, very dynamic that you said that, brother. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
If anything, I needed that. Thanks a lot, bro.
Salute, bro. I got you, OG.
Yo, let's keep it moving to my segment for the culture. This week, I want to talk about culture vultures this week. As you all know, we as black people, you know what I'm saying, we get swagger jacked all the time. You know what I'm saying? Music, style, slang, whatever. And it happens by certain vultures, especially like in hip hop music. There's a few people I want to talk about specifically. As you see in the picture, you got Lil Xan, you got Post Malone, you got Billie Eilish, and you got Miley Cyrus. All four of these people are people that use hip hop culture, you know what I'm saying, to forward their careers, but at the same time disrespect the culture. Lil Xan, for example, he called Tupac's music boring. Why the fuck would you say some bullshit like that? You got Post Malone, who said if you looking for if you want to hear about real life, don't listen to hip hop. That's pretty much what he said. And you got Billie Eilish, who also said all rap. She said all rappers lie. Well, a lot of music artists lie in general. And then you got Miley Cyrus, who also used her she used hip hop to distance herself from her Disney image, only to shit on it later, calling it vulgar and lewd and shit like that. All these people, they use the culture for their benefit, but they shit on it at the same time and don't really know anything about it. And like Billie Eilish, you know what I'm saying? She used elements of hip hop, but like trap and everything. And as you can see, her style is kind of reminiscent of that late 90s baggy shit with how Leah or Missy Elliott used to rock style shit back then and shit. It just, these are the type, but these are people and these are examples of a lot of people that prey on our shit and they disrespect the culture. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta watch out for these people and you know what I'm saying? As soon as they fuck up, they gotta be apprehended and taken out the game as fast as possible. Right. That's how I feel about it. But Malachi, what's up? How you feel?
Man, I'm glad that you're calling these people out, you know what I'm saying? Because they try to use what they can, you know what I'm saying, to get where they really want to be. Because at the end of the day, deep down inside, they want to get down for real. That's what it is. It's like somebody, they see a club going on and they want to get in that club and they can't get in, so they're gonna hate on the club. Like, man, y'all suck over there. The music trash, the food terrible, but it's just because you ain't get in the club that you that you tripping on us. You know what I'm saying? So in a way, it's paying respect because we know the real reason why because you really rock with us in your heart. You know what I'm saying? But you got to rock with us genuinely. You know what I'm saying? You can't be wishy-washy with it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's my point too. It's so when I see stuff like this, most of the time I'm not mad at first because it's like, I mean, we spent years of hip hop of trying to grow this thing and like trying to get folks to accept it inside the mainstream pop world too. So like
Right.
so like when you do see it, it's like, all right, cool. Where I do draw the line is like when they start to when they start to like change like change their look and like once they got on, they try to flip it now and like that's where it's like, okay, you just use this to reach a point, and now you're going to try to go to this next point. I mean, if this was them and like if this was like if they did like love like the past and like love hip hop and they kept it and they kept that up, then like that's fine for me. But like once they start to flip, it's like, all right, this was just a thing that you used to reach a point in your career.
Yeah, it's also the flip and the disrespect too, like the flip and then like the denouncing it too. That's the thing too. Tone, you have something to add to that, fam?
Yeah, I was going to say we only talking about hip hop. Let's go further and deeper into history when it comes to black music. Like, you know, let's call it what it is. White America, you know, Asians, you know what I'm saying? But Asians pay homage. You know what I'm saying? They represent the culture. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes to like white America has always stolen a piece of African American get down. That's what it is. You know what I'm saying? And let's just look at how they claim Elvis is the king of rhythm and blues, king of rock. Fuck out of here, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. We know Chuck Berry was doing it before Elvis was doing. He stole his style from Chuck Berry. You know what I'm saying? Just Chuck Berry, Little Richard, all of them. So if we're gonna talk about history, it goes deeper than just hip hop. It goes back to our style, period. So Lil Zane and Billie Eilish, all them, they just continue on a path of systematic swagger jacking. That's what they've been doing. You know what I'm saying? So it's nothing different, but to call them out, you definitely got to do that. But it's people like the Grammys and the Oscars and who we hold to a degree where it's important. We need to stop making these entities important for us. You know what I'm saying? And stop looking at what BET and the Soul Train Awards is just subpar award people who really ain't about, you know, something sufficient. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, and I just feel like, man, we can't keep getting jacked unless we allow ourselves to be jacked. That's what it boils down to me.
Pretty much. You know what I'm saying? Nail on his head right there, Tone. Thanks for that. And yeah, that's what we're talking about for the culture this week. But let's keep it going for the next segment. Tone, put us on game, man. What's good?
Well, you know, this week, ladies and gentlemen, you know, as you know, in my previous put you up on games, I've been dealing with some inner turmoil, and whether I'm not eating meat to looking at things and just finding them completely ridiculous. And on the lines of completely ridiculous, I'm just going to flat put it out there. I don't know what the fuck is going on with Kanye West. And I know we've talked about Kanye West before, but as far as his vision, I'm struggling with a vision. Okay, now you know he's supposed to be coming out with the YZY D Roses, which Derrick Rose is a professional basketball player, which he plays for our lovable Pistons. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes to the vision, right? So if you look at the left corner, Kanye West he's like a designer. So he came out with these Dr. Space glasses and this waterproof duffel bag, this type of shit he making. So one of the latest things that he making is these shoes in the bottom. So The problem with these shoes I have is number one, they look like sliced onions or sliced potatoes, or they look like a goddamn radiator. And as you would show the clip, this is D Rose's wife wearing the damn nut ass shoes.
She rocking it.
Them things look like the heaviest piece of concrete on her feet. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I'm struggling with the vision. I can't figure it out. You know what I'm saying? So once again, I ask you to put me up on game. If this is what this is, if this is fashion, I don't want to be a part of it. And I listened to several I listened to several I don't want to say several segments of Jake's for the culture. This shit ain't for the culture, in my point of view. You know what I mean? I don't know if this is for the medicational culture. I don't know what this is for, but I can't find a vision. And you know what? Every piece of artistic work, everybody is not going to like. But this shit right here, the problem I'm having too is everybody keep buying his bullshit, which puts him in a plateau to do the dumb shit. This shit, it's got to go, bro. Throw that shit back. Man. And D-Rose better not fucking break his ankles wearing these dumbass shoes. That's just gonna put you up on game.
I just want to add, before we move on, that D-Rose, like when I was working for Postmates, I delivered some Burger King to Derrick Rose on some random shit, and the doormat at his crib said, "Wipe your Yeezys off at the door" or some shit. Or whatever. That's what it said. I don't.
Yeah. So yeah. He had them Jones on too. He answered it.
Yeah, he had them fish bowls. He had them fish bowls on.
Yeah. No, man. Like all I could think about was like, is this Burger King good for your knees, nigga? Like, I don't know, bro. But
no, it's not. It's not. And I hope that one wasn't in season.
Yeah. But it was in season. It was early this year. But anyway, yeah. Thank you. Thank you, Big Sean. Oh, go ahead, Malachi. My bad.
Man, he had the burger right before the game. So I got a couple hours before we hit the stadium. Let me get some BK real quick.
He used to think he bulls Rose.
No,
pre-knees.
Hey, you gonna get a text after this, Jake. You weren't supposed to share that information.
My nigga.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck, man. Anyway,
but as far as these joints go, man, what's got me tripping is these reference pictures that y'all put up there with the lady with that thing and that double bag. No, that's very tragic. But I talked to Chief, and this is just saying it. Like, they look better on his feet while he dunking, but them ain't it.
Yeah. These boys are trash, man.
It's no different than the shoes that he wore out in the bum party gear he put out. Niggas wearing this shit, man. I'm like, no, why are you wearing this stuff?
Real talk. What's up with the Cyclops glasses, though? What's up with them shits, man? Like, what the fuck?
I don't know, man. Is it a prerequisite? You got to have baby hair popping too, where you wear them joints.
Gotta have baby's hair laid.
Yeah, that stuff was trash. But yes, thank you, Tone, putting us on game on what not to fuck with. So
stay far away.
Stay far away from that shit. We appreciate that.
You see these flip flaps? Stay far away from these niggas.
But you know what? We're gonna get right into our group discussion now. For this week,
like they go as he run, they go.
Oh man! But our group discussion for this week, we're gonna talk about distractions in the public view, pretty much. And what we mean by that is like distractions that keep the people from like what's really going on. Like, and it could be a lot of different things. It could be things such as like I believe it was last week or the week before we talked about wet ass pussy. Track the Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion song, like how that's a distraction, what's going on. Or it could be like celebrity bullshit that distracts you with what's going on. It could be like I remember when when Mike Brown got murdered, the same day, but Robin Williams' death pretty much eclipsed this shit, pretty much. Like,
Wow.
like you know what I'm saying? Like that was like that. I heard the media was more on that than it was the Mike Brown stuff. No disrespect to Robin Williams, you know what I'm saying? Rest in peace. You know what I'm saying? But like it's just things like that. So but there's a lot of different things that could distract us from what's really going on. So one thing is like, what's the reason for that? Like why do people get distracted? What is that? You know what I'm saying? Tone, what are your thoughts on that?
I think when it comes to distractions, man, I think we as Black people, we have been systematically trained to not focus on the real. And the real is right in front of your face. Like right now is a time where we need to be focused on reparations. We need to be talking about social injustice, reform. We need to be talking about all these things that benefit us. I think that, we have been trained to look at different elements, whether it's religion, you know what I'm saying? It's a form of escapism. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I give it to God and I'm going to put it there, but I'm about to go to this club and I'm about to do this. I'm about to do that. You know what I'm saying? That's a form of escapism. You know what I'm saying? So I just look like there's so many different types of variables of distractions that we have been systematically trained to put out, you know what I mean? Be a part of it, where it comes to social media, you know what I'm saying? We wake up, and I can speak for myself. I'll wake up first thing in the morning before I kiss my loved one. I reach for my phone, and that's just something that's been embedded in me to do. You know what I mean? So when it comes to distractions, it's hard to break because we wake up doing the same routine-ish thing every day, and that's one of the key things, man. Like one more thing before I let this go, Dan. I remember when my son was little, right, and his mom started giving him a tablet to keep him busy, and then it didn't dawn on me. He started relying on the tablet to keep him busy. I started relying on the tablet to keep him busy. She started relying on the tablet to keep them busy. What we were essentially doing was preparing him to look into a world of escapism. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, it's hard breaking that mold when you turn 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, because you had now a sense of attachment to an electronic in which you've been able to escape whatever type of responsibilities that you have. And I don't know if that's something generationally we doing, but I feel like I'm a part of that when it comes to preparing my son for escapism.
Yeah, Malachi.
That's good right there. That hit my spirit, man. I don't want to say I feel attacked, but I'm looking at myself and I have those issues. I could be doing a task that I need to get done, and I find myself just scrolling on Instagram. Like, you know what I'm saying? It can happen so quick, especially if you got to do something on your phone or something with the technology, and you're trying to get this, whatever this task is, you're trying to get it done. You see it, and I just find myself on other apps sometimes. You know what I'm saying? And I'm training myself to get out of that. I'm training myself to stay focused, to remove the distractions, to keep knowing that they'll be there, and intentionally making the choice to not be distracted. You know what I'm saying? Intentionally making the choice to stay focused, to stay on task and on target. But it's not an easy thing, especially with how technology moves. It don't even have to be social media. You can get online and be going to research something, and you see an ad that intrigues you, and you want to click on that, and you want to see what that. You see an article, a link to another article, and you're like, man, what's that about? So it's all types of stuff. And like you said, we are conditioned to do it, and it's one thing that I know I've been on myself about staying focused, time management, and staying on point. I'm especially with these motivational minutes. I'll be talking to y'all, but I'm talking to myself, and I'm not afraid to say that.
And just listening to you and I, man, we sound like two people from the AAA meetings. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like, but that's the way
my phone, right? Yeah,
that's the way it is. That's how I feel. It feel like I'm doctoring myself and my family into a new drug. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to break.
Exactly what it is.
You know what I mean? So
exactly what it is.
You know what I mean? I don't drink, I don't smoke, but I'm addicted to certain things.
Right.
I'm addicted to technology. I can clearly say it out loud. You know what I'm saying? Technology is taking over me, and I'm the sole reason why it has.
Mm-hmm. And I'll say this, like, one more thing, and I'll pass it on. Like, just like you said, waking up and going straight to the phone. Like, I used to have a regimen that I'll wake up and pray, and I strayed away from that, and I'm waking up and I'm grabbing for my phone, and it's just a consistent automatic thing. You don't even think about it. I ain't even brush my teeth, but I'm on my phone, you know? It's like, come on, man. So, gotta do better.
Damn, yeah, so for me, I'll take the flip side of this. Y'all make great points and true points and stuff that we should take away too. But just on the flip side, like when you're constantly just trying to all right, let's just say you do reach this goal and you are a person that just constantly just stays on point all the time. That, like, I'm not saying that was me, but like that's how my mind works. So it's like once I got like a job or like once I got like something that I'm trying to work on the side, like that's all I do. and I just kind of just go down. But and it sounds good, and yeah, you do make some success from that. But you just go down this hole of just like this is just all I think about. That like I got to get this done. I got to succeed in this. Like you wake up and that's the only thing on your mind, and you just go down and down to this hole, and that is not healthy at all, too.
Right.
Like I think I talked about this, but like I joined the ant because I had to like find something to get me out of work and get me out of like just that constant stuff that I did all the time. Because if not, it was just me at home or me at work, just constantly just trying to work on stuff. And you gotta like look at yourself and see like when you're inside those spots and like see when like you need a change and like go for it with that too.
Yeah, and it's just balance. You need a balance. That's what's required.
But like, what about those things like the motherfuckers who actually want to like not kind of different what Daniel was saying, but want to be distracted, but like they don't want to deal with like going to like the social issue type thing. The people who don't want to deal with the real shit, they just want to deal with the bullshit. They want to get distracted by the bullshit so they won't have to deal with the real shit. Like what about that?
Yeah, like, that's a real thing. That's most of the world too, right? Yeah. So and like that's a man, I just had like a point there, but it was people really don't want to. Yeah, this goes back to Tom's point there, where people really don't want to talk about or just accept like what the world is now, or like what it is like in the truth. So like this was like the whole George Floyd thing, or like the Blake thing now, or like the kid. Well, we'll talk about it inside the show that like shot up the two. Killed two folks there just to his wild shit, but like they don't want to accept that this is what the U.S. is. So like they just try to go off and like watch shows or just not accept it. Like that's what the whole GOP Trump like speeches were for like this whole week, which is them just saying like just bullshit of just saying think about what the world will look like, you with your one kid and your wife and your dog. I'm like, bro, you ran the world for the last 4 years, so it should look like that. But he just constantly pushes that like that fake world just to keep folks just to keep folks locked in and to not see what's real there.
But if you look at it from a political standpoint too, with this RNC, what I noticed, and I posted it on the Instagram, what he does is he perpetuates a boogeyman. You know, the left wing is a boogeyman. You know what I'm saying? Those far left people, they're going to come to your nice suburban area and take over you. That's a major distraction for somebody. You know what I'm saying? That's a major problem. So if I'm in the suburbs and I'm already scared of black people, you know what I'm saying? Now they're linked with the Antifa, and now they are extremely crazy now. So I'm on edge, and you know, and I know we talked about that Karen family that he, by the way, the first day of the NC. He had them on the conference. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Like, we're talking about them, and they're only victims of being a part of a distraction. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm sure those people in a good frame of mind know that there's no way these people can get through my gated community, hurt me. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure these people mean well at whatever cause they fighting for something that means something to them. I'm sure they think that in their brain. But when you are distracted by the boogeyman syndrome, you think, I need to protect me. I need to protect us. I need to protect we. You know what I'm saying? And that's a big problem that we have, because when you talk politics, whereas Democrat or the Republican, they're not saying anything that's substantial. They're only going by the content of each other's character, which is both bullshit.
Yeah, man. Plus too, just outside of like the Trump vote too, it's the main thing we talked about inside the George Floyd stuff is that, okay, we got this whole group of white folks that want to start to work on stuff, but now like let's say among the two down, do they still want to see like what's like when they constantly see the death or like constantly see the cops like do the stuff that they did across this just across the states? Do they want to keep with that fight, or do they just want to get back onto their phone and get back on Netflix and just block it out?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. Like
this
world's full of.
I mean, yeah. I mean,
it's just
me too. I mean,
yes. It's not just them. I'm with them.
It's a lot. It is a lot to deal with all the time.
Yeah, I give you an example. Because part of me is in that boat as well. You know, I'm just being transparent. Mask off. Example: when the NBA the games were canceled. Zoom in on me. Yeah. Go ahead, say your OBS. So when the games were canceled, right. My name is Malachi. I'm addicted to social media. So when the games were canceled and NBA games were canceled, I was on YouTube. I was scrolling on YouTube, and but they were making like TNT, Kenny, Shaq, and Charles. They all had like a segment. You know, Kenny had walked off the set, and then Chris Webber had a set. He did really great too. Yeah. So I'm seeing all these like NBA canceled, but the reporters are talking about it. And I'm like, oh, okay. I'm just kind of scrolling. And then like my spirit just couldn't keep scrolling past all these notifications about it and coming down on my YouTube timeline. So I had to watch it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm so glad I did, because it gave me a deeper perspective of it. And I was able to hear Chris Webber's his heart, man. He said it good. So I had to fight through that laziness, really. You know what I'm saying? That lack of accountability. I had to fight through that to do my due diligence and take in this conversation, you know. But it's something that we all have to do, and we all have to continually do, and ignore these obstacles and ignore these distractions and stay focused to the goal.
Most of it.
Word, man. Right now, I want to hit the comments real fast. She was at check in with everybody. Facebook, YouTube. Tone, what you got for me?
I just got Matthew Pastel. He said the new Yeezys look like Crocs for your hands, for your feet. So
yeah, pretty much.
That's what I got over here.
Dan, you got anything on comments or?
I do not, sir. I don't have them up.
I don't know why I asked you. I'm sorry. That's on me. Let me hit the Facebook real fast. The comments. One second. Who we got? We got you know what I'm saying? I don't see nothing in the plant. Nothing in those comments. Let's see. No comments so far. But bet it up. But you know, as far as like the whole like distraction thing, like real, like we gotta stay focused. Real change, you know what I'm saying? It takes sacrifice. You know what I'm saying? We gotta like you gotta like you know what I'm saying? You gotta like really like if you really want to achieve a goal, you really gotta like think like stop thinking about yourself and think about the bigger picture. And that's the thing that people have a hard time doing. So hold on, let's check the YouTube comments real fast. And saying we got all right, who? Oh, the hump. Oh shit, here we go. We got C Baron say, what up, fam? What up, though? We got Von Wink, our favorite commenter, Von Wink. Says, what's more genius than rocking in the heart? Okay, that's cool. Bottom line says Elvis was king. All right, I mean, not my king, but okay. And then and bottom line says, remember Burger Queen? All right, I'm not reading bottom line stuff no more. And let's see. Von Wink says, now Big Tone concerned about the ankle support. I didn't hear this concern about the WNBA's players' shoes a few weeks ago. Okay, Von Wink.
What shoes? What shoes?
What shoes you talking about? That's what, and I keep telling you, you bring the fact check up. You know what I'm saying? Fact check it up. Then I'm concerned about something. Von Wink.
Oh my God!
He talking about Tronus? Is he talking about Tronus? He can't be talking about Tronus.
Those are like high top shoes though.
Yeah, those are high top shoes branded by a black businesswoman. So what are you talking about, bro? Get it together.
I know, Von Wink. Yeah, you a shit starter for real, bro.
Wow. I mean, really. Okay. Shoot. Good evening, folks. Good evening. It's Dr. Mask. I hope all is well, and I hope well is all.
Hey, Dr. Mask.
How you guys doing? So,
Yes, sir.
as usual, I'm always in the field studying, and I'm sure you guys didn't see me last week. Don't even worry about it. I'm always working. Got some special things cooked up as usual. Today, we're going to discuss another male Karen. Now, as I said, that these male Karens aren't as prevalent as the female Karens, but they do still exist. Don't get it twisted. So today's Karen, sometimes we also mentioned how the offspring of these Karens will be. They'll either turn out either A, they'll resist the Karen gene, or B, they'll become. You know, it's kind of either or. And sometimes when the child resists the Karen gene, sometimes the child even calls out the parent on their Karenism. And that's what we're going to show you today. Play that clip for me, please.
People won't learn. You're a bunch of idiots wearing masks. You know it's not real. Look at you fools. You got a fucking doily on your face, you retard. You look like you fucking got it off your mom's countertop. You look like an idiot. You're the child. Trying to make you wear a mask. Shut up. Shut up. You're a dork. Look at you, you giant fucking dork. What are you going to do? Come outside. Come outside and show me how tough you are. Fucking little, I'll beat that fucking mask off your face like a fucking retard.
Wow.
Pussies. You're a bunch of pussies wearing masks. Loser.
Goodbye.
Wow.
You getting carried out though.
Yeah. So a little context for what happened here. This gentleman was actually with his two sons. Two gentlemen that was with him were his sons, and they were asked to wear a mask. They were denied, service based on them not having a mask, and asked to leave. And the father had made a ruckus about it. He's, talking to the people, and he's actually insulting them for their mask and saying how stupid they look. And at first you can't tell who these gentlemen are, trying to keep them calm, until it was a sort of push that the son gave. Actually, it's right here. He says, Dad, come on. So that is his son that he is pushing. Those are his two sons right there that he's pushing. And now he gets flexed by his son.
I think the
In
son
order
plays
to keep
football.
Yeah, in order to keep his
That's a wrestling technique.
Yeah, Yeah. So this is a very interesting thing because the dad is the Karen and the sons are trying to keep him under control, and they did the best they could by being calm. But eventually it boiled down to him being carried out by his own son off his own Karen work. So sometimes you just gotta obey the rules. Karens, now you might say, how is this a Karen? Karens don't want to follow the rules themselves. They want to break the rules themselves and hold other people accountable to the rules. That's another trait of a Karen or kin.
Nice.
Questions?
Yes. I do agree that this is a kin. But this one does. There's the thing that Black folks do as well, where we call it the hold me back syndrome. Where
hold me back.
When you know you got two people that will hold you back, you start to talk a lot of shit because you know that they'll hold you back and get you out of the fight. This looks like that too, Dr. Bass.
I would totally agree with that, and it's not only a Black thing; it's a thing overall. People that really ain't about that life, if I can say, they'll use that tactic. So that's not just a Black trait, and that is true. He did not really want the smoke with this establishment. You know, he thought he did, but as you can see, once he made resistance there, but after that he gave up.
Yeah,
you know, you can see.
Yeah, look, he backpedal. He helping the backpedal.
He was back. He began backpedaling himself. He relaxed his body language. Even when he was being carried out, you can see how his arm was dangling, that he just wanted to leave himself.
He knew his son was a linebacker already. So it was like...
So Dr. Mass, is this something we can allude to with the Karen and the Ken? If they're not holding a assault rifle in their hands, so their main thing is they're giving out dog whistles for someone else to relieve them from their duty on a Karen spree or a Ken spree.
Yep. Yes, this is true. They want to give out that sound to, you know, for someone to help, because they deep down inside, the thing is they really do not want to be it. You know, it's almost like the Grinch. You know, he knew his heart was small and he wanted a bigger heart deep down inside. He just had this persona that he had to uphold. So that's usually what happens. They have this persona that they want to uphold. And once they get a taste of it, now don't get me wrong, they do find actual enjoyment out of it. But deep down inside, behind all the curtains, they want to change.
I feel like Dr. Mash that he was begging for his sons to be a part of it, but his son's body language was looking like, look, I'm tired of you doing this. This ain't the first time you did this. And, you know, you're embarrassing us.
Dad turned up again.
Dad's doing what dad does again. That's the energy I felt.
Yep, that's very true. They were totally fed up as the sons. Yes, Jake.
Yeah, question. I heard him calling somebody a fucking dork. Is that still an insult nowadays? Dork, because it's never really insult to me.
Yeah, the thing about it is, Kens and Karens, they can be a lot of times they're very outdated. They're very outdated in the style or clothing that they choose for themselves. They're outdated in the things that they listen to, the music, the words, the slang, anything that they use is most likely outdated. You know, it's rare you see a well-dressed, you know, fashion on point Karen or Ken, you know, or they saying all the right stuff. You're going to get these lame terms and these lame insults. The insults hold no weight. They hold weight because they're a Karen or a Ken, but they sound ridiculous. You know, and that's the trait of a Karen. They're old-fashioned because they're so focused on their Karenism or Kenism that they don't even keep up with the trends of the world. They just focus on being a Karen or a Ken.
Thank you, Dr. Mass.
Thank you,
Dr. Mass. That was very insightful.
You're welcome. Now, again, purchase my
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. No, I mean, no.
That's all I keep saying. Like
every week, though. Every week
is bringing the truth, bro. Damn.
He need to just, I don't know, start his own account or something. I'm tired of him. It's the mask-off show of us.
But he's a part. He's a part of the show, Dan. Like, show a little more respect. That's all.
MYB has helped a lot of people, man. MYB. And if you don't know, I mean, maybe we need to go out and do some research to find out how much of help that the MYB has helped.
Oh,
all right.
But yes, thank you, Dr. Maz, so much. We appreciate you. Let's keep it moving to our next segment. Our next part of the show is the quick hits. First thing we're gonna talk about in the quick hits is the the incident with Megan Thee Stallion and Tory Lanez. You know, Tory Lanez shot her in the foot, and there's been a lot of people taking sides in the media about this. People shitting on Megan for this. People shitting on Tory for this. I honestly think Tory whole ass niggas for this. But Tone, what are your thoughts on this?
I just, you know, maybe I'm cut from a different cloth when I say that we got to start looking at who are foundational Black Americans. Like, this dude is from the Caribbean, so a lot of his viewpoints don't align with Black Americans. And what I mean by that is, you know, you don't hear no Black men like that shooting Black women in the foot. You know what I'm saying? That's just my point of view. And I know we've said this a couple episodes back where we were talking about how Black men need to get it together in certain avenues of our culture. But when it comes to some blatant dumbass shit like that, you gotta look at, is this nigga a part of our culture or he not? And you know, in the Caribbean culture in which he's from, they do a lot of suspect stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you start looking at how Jamaicans treat LGBTQ, if you gay and you over in Jamaica, they will slice your dick off. Like, real talk. They don't play that shit over there. You know what I mean? It's a different ball game compared to foundational Black Americans. And yes, we are killing ourselves, but I just don't think that just because he wear the skin that's mine, he bang with the same type of values that I have. I just don't think that. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's where we go wrong too. We keep thinking just because you look like me, you got the same viewpoint as me. We got too many niggas out here that's not on code, and this is one of the things that should never happen. Whether she talking about wet pussy or whatever she talking about, should have never happened. And I don't represent him, and he a sucker.
Right, exactly. Malachi, what's up?
Yeah, I mean, no, can I go? I mean, so most of that outside of that last point, I mean, it's true there. I mean, we don't care if the dude black or white. Like, he still shot Meg. Like the whole point, and like the whole thing we should be trying to talk about is the fact that she had to go through this whole shit and like go and like she had to go on live to just get the folks to believe her. She tried to like keep it low key there until like she had to like say something out loud because folks thought she folks thought she just made this up, which is dumb. And it's the fact that she did get shot. It got on the news for a bit, but then it kind of died down there. That will not. If he shot Kim K or Kylie, this will be on the news 24/7.
Facts.
Kanye just got on stage and just interrupted Taylor Swift, and he's still a villain for it. It's like
facts.
This, like we gotta protect Meg, like with that stuff and speak about that. I don't care about him. He need we need to call him out. You can't play his song no more. put him in jail too. By the way, like lock him up and put him in jail there too. Treat this as treat this like it's supposed to be taken care of there.
Yeah,
exactly, man. Malachi.
Well said, Daniel. I'll just hit it real quick. Yeah, he got to be punished for this. It's a crime. Celebrities kind of get the benefit of the doubt sometimes, which sucks. And I don't think this is a black versus anybody or black men need to do better. This is just men, because all men do some form of domestic violence, and this is a man versus woman thing. And that's just it. We need to treat our women better, period, no matter what color you are.
Yeah, exactly. We do need Trump, period. But Daniel did bring up a good point. Kanye's still paying for what he did to that white girl, but we ain't protecting this.
Makes no sense.
It's crazy. But we keep it moving. Next topic on the quick hits is Nas dropped a new album a week ago, King's Disease. It's been getting like mixed reviews and everything.
Mixed reviews, really?
Yeah, it's been getting mixed reviews. Personally, from what I've seen, but personally, I think the album is it's the best. It's the best one he's released in a long time, probably since Godson or whatever. That's what I think. Is it a great album? No, it's not a great album, but it's like is it a good Nas album? Yes, it's a good Nas album. You know what I'm saying? He finally got a motherfucker to tell him like, no, Nas, you gonna rap on this shit. You ain't doing that other bullshit. He finally got something to tell him no. So yeah, Daniel, you said you were surprised by that mixed review comment. What do you think?
Yeah, because the stuff that I've seen, I mean, they've just been praised about it, and it's just like the stuff that you said, Jake, that is one of his best. I'm personally not like a big Nas fan. Like when stuff drops, I would like hear it, but it's not something I run to. But I did like this for the most part. I don't like Nas beats, so like to hear Hit Boy's beats and just to like hear like what he did with this stuff was great. So like this was one of I still like Life is Good a lot more, and I like the Kanye one too. but that's just me.
No, that's not just you. I agree too, my brother. I think Kanye's album that he did. Nas album he did with Kanye was his best album, bro. And this I have to say is one of his top, but I wouldn't say it's his best. I'm still holding that Nas and Kanye mix at high regard. That's my thought.
Wow. Malachi, what's your thought? You check it out?
No, I heard a few songs on there, and I was rocking with those songs. So I gotta go back and sit down and listen to the rest of the joints. And I also same with Daniel. I'm not gonna say I'm not a huge Nas fan, but I was born in '95, so a lot of time that stuff was going on. I wasn't listening to rap. I didn't start listening to rap till I got in high school, and by that time all that junk was old. So I'm like Wiz Khalifa on. You know what I'm saying? So I wanna go back and listen. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Cushion Orange Juice. That's Cushion Orange Juice. Yeah. So Kid Frankie, that was my favorite song on that way. But anyways,
you preach it right now to me.
Yeah.
It's like such a freak.
Yeah. I was about to start rapping that boy. But yeah, so shout out to the legend Nas, though. I do respect him as a legend in the game. So
Cushion Orange was that shit, man.
Cushion Orange was the shit. Cushion Orange was the shit. That whole era when Wiz came out and Currency was out too. Like I was fucking with both of them. Yeah, real good era. So
I was like in 10th grade, 11th grade, man. That junk. I live life sucker free. That's why the niggas you be with talk down like that. Fuck with me. I get money realistically.
Ain't nothing to do with G. All right.
We keep it moving. Salute to Nas for a great album, but Nas in the next topic too. Hov there. Jay-Z, love Jay-Z, but he a whole ass nigga sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Like he be doing like, what's up with this, man? Like he's still mad about Ether. He has to be. Like he's constantly dropping shit the same day as Nas, like on some petty shit. Like I honestly believe he's still like he doing it to, like fuck with Nas. Like I'm doing that. Like even 50 Cent said this shit. Like came out and said like Jay-Z be doing whole shit on some sneaky shit. Like when 50 said like I say fuck y'all, I do what I want to do, and they look at me like a bully. Jay-Z would sit back like, oh Nas, you dropping some shit? Well, nigga, I'm dropping some shit now. Like he'll do like Jay's been doing that, bro. Like Jay-Z low key on some whole shit for this. That's what I think. But yeah, Malachi, what you think, bro?
Man, this to see this lineup back to back, like you can't deny it. That is not a coincidence. You cannot deny it. It ain't like And most of these are day to day. You feel me? It ain't like a week later. I can see if he was like, man, that was 2 weeks later, bro. I don't count. Like, no, he's same day, next day. Like, come on, Jay. You got a bigger platform than Nas. Give it up, man. Give it up. Let him live.
Like take the L. Take the L, Jay. Like, you know what I'm saying? Even the greatest take L's, man. You lost that battle. Right. You won it. Right. You won in the long run, but just take the L, man. Ether smacked you, bro. It smacked you up.
I do want to give a quick shout out to Nas. I saw a clip of him. He's an investor. He has something to do with Dropbox and Cash App or something like that. Yeah, shout out to that, man. And
Ring doorbell. Yeah, he made the Forbes list a few years ago. Like he on this shit. But yeah, Tone, thoughts on this, bro?
I just really feel like I've never liked Jay-Z, and I listen more so to Dame Dash, and the way he moves, you know, he's in line with a lot of things Dame Dash said. How sneaky, and just think about this, man. Like when you talk about Rockefeller, you talk about anybody seen those famous clip of Dame Dash and how he was fighting for Jay-Z and all that stuff, and then come to find out Jay-Z the one that put the meeting together, you know what I mean? But Dame fighting for the nigga, like this is just a testament to how he always rocked. Like we just had this whole thing with Kaepernick and how we were supposed to be boycotting the NFL, then all of a sudden this nigga come and sign a deal with the NFL, you know what I mean? Like it's sideways, and everybody keep giving him a pass and giving him the keys to the gate, you know what I mean? Because he Jay-Z, but he foul. I don't like how he get down, and you know, I never rock with him. And right here is just a hater's business move, like you said. Oh, he coming out with something? Yeah,
yeah, bro. Like totally, man. Like this is very like child. This is very petty, Jay-Z.
Yeah, this is Hov is very spiteful. So don't get on his bad side because he would not forget about it apparently.
You know what I'm saying? You had a bigger career, badder chick, like everything, like, and you still gotta fuck with him. Still gotta fuck with him. Anyway, let's keep it moving to the next one. Big Sean got new music out.
I don't got a clip for it, but Big Sean dropped the song with
Nipsey Hussle.
Yeah. Oh my god,
and it's a fucking banger, and I like it. I love that shit.
Same
hates it, but I love it. I fuck with Sean, and over the years, I like Big Sean more. Like through the years, like when he first came out, I liked him with the he had some fire mixtapes, but then his albums would be like subpar.
I didn't really like. Albums were subpar. Yes. His albums were subpar for sure.
Like that first one, the Finally Famous, with the joint he had with Chris Brown or whatever.
With the red, it was straight.
Yeah,
it was straight.
Yeah. He just had some subpar joints, but then Dark Sky Paradise came out, I'm like, all right,
that boy hit. Yeah, that boy hit, and then after that, he was pretty much on.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah, same with the Wiz Khalifa area. Big Sean, I got introduced to him around that same time with
Cabin Fever.
One. Oh. Yes.
Cabin Fever, man.
Yep. And that Finally Famous One mixtape. That mixtape was hard. That's what happened.
That's what made me a fan too. Yeah.
It made me a fan. It made me a fan. Like, and I was hooked after that. And then I was hooked on that first mixtape so hard. When he was coming out with these albums that weren't so, I still rocked with him because I'm like, well, I know what you can do though. So, but it was almost like he kind of went into a mainstream lane a little bit, and that kind of messed him up. You know?
Yeah, he kept trying to find his sound, like he was trying to do like the pop thing and the pop smash at first, like the mainstream pop smash, and then he tried to sound like Cole, and then he tried to sound like Drake. And I was like, bro, man, you usually got to do you. But this new sound did sound good, and Hit Boy is going to do a lot of that too, which was great for now. So I think
he started doing duets with the girl he was dealing with at one point.
Aiko.
Yeah.
Like, no.
Yeah, he did that too. That was his Drake phase. All right.
But I rock with the song though. Great song.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm excited for Detroit 2 to come out September 4th. But yeah, next topic. We got Jerry Falwell Jr. Certified cuck.
let me take this one. So this guy, he's a far right wing Trump guy. He runs this school, which is like a far right wing Christ, like the far right Christ stuff, like that weird stuff. And then so he came out, and it's been found that he likes to find guys to watch them fuck his wife. Like all the time. Like there's been like at least 4 guys that like came up and said, like, yeah, I fucked his wife, and he just sat there and watched. And I'm like, bro, this dude is on some wild shit.
No, that's crazy.
That's it.
Now,
This is what produces, man. This is what they produce, huh?
Man, this is crazy. Send me his number so I can do some more research, because this is ridiculous. Like,
oh man,
I'm just playing. That's nasty though. I would never allow that, and I wouldn't even do that. If a dude asked me to do that to his wife, I would not do that. That's nasty.
Yeah, no,
Can't do it.
That's his twist, man. That's his twist. Obviously,
Wow.
you know what I mean.
He ain't even doing politics. He just like, how many of these guys can I get to?
Hey,
But
which ones you like, Becky?
that goes back to the wet ass pussy thing. You know what I mean? She's a woman that's liberated.
It doesn't.
No, what I mean by she a woman that's liberated. She doing her thing. You know what I'm saying? Anytime you got your husband supporting you while you get knocked off, you know what I'm saying, and there's no problems, she winning. She doing her thing.
But I wonder who initiated the issue. Like, hey, babe, you ever thought about smashing somebody else? I would like to see that. Or was it her? Like,
I'm looking at that smile. Imagine she perfectly happy. She look like she is all right.
They
she
do say
look
that.
happy, though.
Yeah, they do say that this was her idea. Hey, for her, that's completely fine to cheat on this guy. All right, cool.
But she not even.
But it's him to watch it and accept it. It's the fucked up part.
Nah, facts. That's what's crazy.
Yeah, that's the thing too. She not even cheating. They gotta.
Oh right, yeah, that's not.
It's not cheating at all.
That's
They
mutual
got
agreement. Yeah.
What still got? They got a situation or
open relationship.
Yep.
Entanglement.
Entanglement. Yeah. I mean, the brother's name is Jerry Falwell. Like.
Junior. So his dad was on
All
All right, let's go.
This is a track. That's a cuck name. All right, let's keep moving. Republican National Convention. What the fuck? Yeah, I have nothing. Tone, you shake your head first. Go ahead.
Man, when I saw this, number one, what's her name? Melania Trump. She looks like one of the Nazis. It was this thing I saw where all these Nazis had on these green army uniforms, and she looked like she whipped the shit. She looked like it, and I just don't understand. If you are black, what's his name? Tom Scott. Your ass should be murdered. Like really, real talk.
Oh
like,
shit!
There's no way. If you're a black man, you standing with this bullshit, bro. You know what I'm saying? This dude, he naturalized people, so immigrants. You know what I'm saying? It's like he made the White House into a whole, like, it was a house party. You know what I mean? Like, get out of here. All week they've been doing too much. All this stuff been going on outside the White House, all outside the Republican National Convention. You got people getting shot 7 times in the back. He mentions nothing about the outrage and outrest or what's going on. It's like, I just need to talk to every white person that can hear me. Vote for me. I'll make you feel all right. That's what I got from that.
Sure. Dan?
Yeah, man, this was once I watched like the clips of it, and this was like, all right, like we're about to go into some real shit. If they vote this guy back in, we will not have a. That will be the last time we vote for the president. I'm gonna see on that one, man. Like half of the folks that spoke were Trumps, so it's just like him and his kids and like his wife and like that stuff. It's like this is like the last big push of this type of like white right pride, I guess. Like this is the last big push, and like they just said, we just gonna show our cards right now, right here. It's just like that. It's fucked up right now.
Malachi,
Just a bunch of white noise to me.
Hey.
pretty much.
Good call back.
Next topic, tough topic to talk about. Jacob Blake shot in the back 7 times by police. Was paralyzed from the waist down, and also I last thing I read about this, correct me if I'm wrong, but he was handcuffed to his bed.
Yeah, I heard that too. I heard that too.
I also heard they finally took off the handcuffs too. But why the hell they even got handcuffs on? It is a whole thing.
In the first damn place, he didn't do like what the fuck, man? Like what kind of?
Before the shooting?
No, like
no,
he was shot. He was
in the hospital bed, like paralyzed, and he's handcuffed after he got shot.
Oh, to the hospital bed. Yeah. Oh my goodness.
That's so humiliating, man. Like my family is grieving, and you got me. I'm damn near paraplegic. I can't move the lower extremities of my backside, man. I can't move my lower half. But you gonna put my hands, my arms, or whatever on a damn bedpost, and it's almost like at any means necessary, you're going to humiliate. You know what I'm saying? You're going to do the most to make sure this nigga know you meant what you meant. And that's the frightening part about all this. Like, if you look at all this stuff from George Floyd to Breonna to all these other people, men and women, that has been dealing with racism in America by the hands of the police, by the hands of white supremacists posing as police, you know what I'm saying? You start to analyze and look at it. Now, I don't know the full timeline of what take place, and that be the thing too. Every situation we see, we don't always have the full story. But one thing I know when it comes to law and order, you don't administer lethal force unless there's a sign of lethal force. This dude, he got tased. That's number one. He got through the tase, going to the car. You know what I'm saying? No one knew this man had a knife under the seat. They didn't know that. Before he even get in the car, this dude grabbed the back of his shirt, rat-a-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat. He opened up on this dude. Opened up. 7 shots. Like I'm so highly upset about this shit, bro, because what does it take? What does it take to say this shit is enough? And then the flip side about this shit, you know, you got the whole 45 talking all this big shit. He the president of law and order. So where's the fucking law and order when it comes to this guy? Huh? What you do? You put fucking handcuffs on him while he in the hospital. That's law and order? No, that's systematic white supremacy. That's what the fuck that is.
That's what they mean. Like that's so like this one is like all right. One, just to your point there, I don't care about what he might have done or like what he had inside his car. Like that stuff is done. Like we've seen it time and time again where black folks with cops, they get you get control, you get shot, you get you don't get the care, like your care is trash. And the one thing when I saw this, that was kind of like the flip from like the George Floyd stuff, because the George Floyd stuff was like, oh man, like fuck. Then like you had like the whole run of the protests there where like you've learned about like the stuff that folks been trying to like fight for, like the whole cop defunding of the cops and like that whole wave that they had there. So like by the time I learned that stuff and saw this, it was just like, all right, let's guys, there's no like let's just tweak a few laws. You got to destroy the entire thing. Like you have to go and just tear it all down because it was built to do this. I forget who said it, but I saw a clip and they said that like this is not broken. Like it is the machine here is fine. It is currently in place to do what it's meant to do, and so like to try to stop this, like you just got to tear the whole thing down, and then in the next step is just try to see, all right, how can you get that done? But this whole let's just tweak a law. Let's get this one law passed. Like, bro, it's a wave of laws. like we're at the point where it's like it's gonna take a lot more than that, and you just gotta like fight and claw to try to get that done.
What's up, Tom?
Yeah, my thing too is, man, and that makes you make a great point, man, because when you have these laws that don't warrant respect for Black and brown people, what you start getting is you start getting a lot of people that's now they don't fucking fear that. They don't fear you as a police officer. I remember there was a sense of energy that came across my mom and my stepfather when it comes to police. You know what I'm saying? When you get pulled over by the police, Tony, you know what I'm saying? You make sure they see you, and as you see now through social media, motherfuckers busting back. And that's on the strength of either you take me or I'm taking you. And that does not make it right. But one thing I do say that I dislike is when these motherfuckers start killing you in the streets. And then the first thing the families of the victims start talking about is, I don't want to see no violence. Violence is already started. You know what I mean? It's violence already out there. And they ain't stopping. So my thing is, what is it going to take? Because even today, they marched in Washington today. And I sat there and I listened to every damn victim's parent, every damn victim's brother, sister, and they practically begging, please don't kill us. Don't kill us, mister. Hey, please. Fuck that. It's done. Like, you can't keep doing this shit and thinking it's okay. Or you keep, wait a minute. All right, no more. Wait till November come. Fuck November.
I mean, you still need to vote though.
Right.
Malachi.
Yeah. So my thing about this, I mean, one what Tone said. I mean, we're just not a violent people. That's just not in our nature. We just trying to chill. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, that's what that is. You know what I'm saying? So you can't. Everybody's not a violent person. Everybody don't react in the same way or you know how it should be. The bottom line is they just shouldn't be doing it in the first place, and we wouldn't have to plead for our lives. So, you know, we just got to look at it like that. Another thing with Jacob Blake, you know, my thing about this is it should not have went down like that. I understand he was going to his car, and that officer did not know what he was reaching for, and I understand that. But there's another way to de-escalate the situation. If you fear for your life in that point, go run for cover then. Don't just kill him because you think you about to die. Go get you some cover or get him with the taser. The taser don't work. Oh, shoot, I got to run back to the whip now. So now you in a standoff with the gun. Like, okay, now we gun the gun. Now put it down. You know, then shots fired on your end, you can fire back. You know what I'm saying? But you should not. He didn't know what he honestly didn't care what he was reaching for. He just wanted to knock him off.
Yeah, you know because one, they don't fear for their lives because they deal with the same things with guns with white folks all the time, and they're not afraid of those guns. So
they not. It's just let me take this chance. So there was another way to de-escalate that situation, and that's what needs to be
and they know it too, and they know it, and they use that way all the time.
Right. It's these tactics. We got to change up these tactics. This training, this tactic. If you're in a situation like this and somebody goes to the car, this is what you do as an officer. And once those protocols aren't met, go ahead.
Yeah, sorry, Malachi. You done or you?
Yeah, I am now.
Oh, okay, my bad. Yeah, but all this shit is going back to how police do shit. It's all going back to the plantation. It's all going back to the Jim Crow shit. Everything. They know what the fuck they doing. You know what I'm saying? Peace to Jacob Blake and his family. This is fucked up. But fuck this motherfucker right here. The 17-year-old terrorist who drove across state lines to like buck at peaceful protesters, and he's getting treated as usual. He's getting treated way better than a black civilian just trying to live his life. But whatever, man.
Again, those same cops that were scared to see Blake, they saw this kid with that gun that you see there with like gloves on his hands too, like or like on some wild shit. And they saw him inside the streets, and he waved to him, and like they waved back and like and drove off on there too. So it's just like, again, they know how to not kill a guy or to not shoot a guy. They just don't want to. There was a clip too of this kid plus like his whole group, his gang, and they like stopped and talked with the cops, and like the cops are saying, yeah, we're gonna lead them to y'all, and then y'all take care of them, and it's just like we know the cops are a part of those groups. Now it's just clear as day at this point.
Exactly, man. Tone, thoughts on this?
Man, as we sitting here, I just got something that came through my feed saying Black Panther just died at 43, while Chadwick Boseman, that just shook me, number one. And as far as this little dickhead, I wish they would have stomped him the fuck out. You know what I mean? That's real talk. You know what I mean? Like, you down there for that. Don't give no reason to say, well, I was down there protecting American citizens. Why the fuck you not at home with your family or working a bullshit Burger King job? You know what I'm saying? You got a whole gun, AR-15, popping niggas. You know what I mean? Get out of here, man. He killed 2 people, injured 1. Like, there's no way. And what they're going to do, to speak to Daniel's point, what they're going to do is, like they already did, he was supposed to get arraigned today. They prolonged this shit, and he supposed to get seen September now on the 25th. He's supposed to get seen today, but they're going to do it in September. So they prolonging the situation. And what normally happens when they prolong it, we forget about it because we get distracted about something else. So that's all that's going to happen. It's going to be another fucking distraction, and then somehow, some kind of way, he's not going to get the time in which he deserves. He deserves fucking life. Period.
Malachi.
Yeah, he said it. He said it himself.
Yeah, man. That's pretty much. This is. I'm honestly tired of like seeing how they get treated when they do some bullshit, and then how we get treated when we just trying to live. The last quick hit is how sports is responding to all this. Shout out to all the athletes is like taking like using a platform to like really speak on what's going on. We appreciate that. Dan, thoughts on this, sir?
Yeah. So once before this broke down, I was inside that place where it's just like, all right, like we need to fight, but at this point, I don't even know how. And just to see them not play that game. Now, most of the time, I'm not that type that like loves this stuff, like the whole, yeah, you need to use your voice because like that's not their job. And it's like, sure.
Yeah.
But when I saw this, this was like a wave of hope for me. Like in a weird way, I was like, okay, this is not just me that's sick of this shit. And like just to see them like stop the game, see it, see that take the news by storm. I got like texts and stuff about so like what they did. So they are going to play next week, but the fact that they did stop it here gave it so much light where you can see like how this group used their voice to make a change too. And the last point, just like the whole sports shows, like they all made great points, but there was like one great point I heard where it was just like, yeah, this might seem like a small thing, but it's just those seeds that they plant, and like you don't know like how this might help the cause years down the line too. So yeah, this was dope.
One day without a paycheck, I guess, but you know, at the end of the day, you know, you can't win if you go back to work the next day. That means that you just took a vacation day. That's all it sounds like to me.
So,
and,
so you think they should?
Everybody's standing together, but I just feel like, you know, it would have been even better if you would have stopped the season, because it ain't no damn playing time. It's not.
Yeah, exactly. Malachi, what you about to say?
So I mean, I got a different take, you know, because this shows the power that they have because they stopped and want to start again. You know, it shows the power that they have because, okay, what do y'all want then? That well, we want this, and this happen. You know what I'm saying? Because if they do stop, you know, that's I mean, yes, the white owners won't get the money, but the black players, which NBA is majority black, they're not going to get that money too. You know what I'm saying?
For this year, maybe next year, they're going to stop the CBA
yes.
and their contract and all that stuff.
Exactly. So that's so with the contract with the CBA, if they were to lock out this rest of the season, next season they will be getting paid less as well because they got the owners have to make up for that money, the TV money that they lost that they would have got from the end of the season. So it's a bigger deal than just not playing. But as long as it's used properly and the focus is still the focus and the basketball is not a distraction but a platform for justice and for celebration of black people, then we can keep it moving. You know, but other than that, you know, it can't. And so I'm with it. You know, I'm with it. And I try not to let my NBA fanness oversee my blackness, you know what I'm saying? But it's a way to do both. It is a way to do both. You just got to be strategic, intentional, and purposeful.
Yeah. Then plus it's like, all right, like this. The folks that constantly talk about, yeah, but what's their plan though? I like that distracts from this too. Just the fact that they stop and say that this is wrong is enough for this group. They look, these are 23-year-old ball players.
Exactly.
Like,
these are young black men at the end of the day. Like
just playing,
they're just taller than everybody.
They have the right, and we want them to have the right to just play the game that they love and get paid for it. Yes, that they have the platform, but that's not their job. And the fact that they did stop it is great there. Us trying to from our couches saying, man, y'all need to stop. It's just like, all right, what are you doing? It's like they use their voice, right? It's like they listen, man. It's not their job. Go ahead, Tom.
I just want to say to counter that. I just remember a different type of athlete where you have like all these different Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, like, you know, like, hey, look, I'm not doing that. Like what's the boy name? Sugar Ray Leonard's and the bull who fought Muhammad Ali. You know what I mean? It's
George
just
Foreman.
No, I'm talking about Muhammad Ali. It was just a different type of activist. You can't be a partial activist without putting active. And you saying that's enough for them. You know what I mean? Me personally, I'm like this. If I was in that position, which I'm not, you know what I mean, where I'm already on a celebrity status, you know what I mean? bouncing a basketball. My platform is I'm entertainment. The entertainment stops. You know what I'm saying? When niggas in the street get killed, the entertainment should stop. And it should be an awakening, not just for one day. I'm shutting this shit down. You know what I mean? And it's too many people that have that mindset, like you, my brother, that goes, well, that's all they can do. They can do a lot more than what they're doing. You know what I mean? That's my thing.
You think they can, but they don't, because the world is like they're small peas inside this world. There's folks that own those teams, and those folks that own those teams give to Trump all the time. They can talk to them to get those folks to change it, but those are the folks that have to change this. For these young black kids to just like they work their whole lives to try to stop this. I mean to like not play is a dumb concept. Sorry for dumb, but like it's a concept.
They work their whole lives to get out the ghetto. The problem we have is they don't contribute to the ghetto other than putting a goddamn basketball hoop up. That's the problem. You know what I mean? So when it comes to they can do more, yeah, your job is your job. My job is my job. My job don't define who I am and what I feel about shit that's important out in the world. I don't give no excuses to them too. I don't. Period.
But I'll say this: if they took the stand to lock out, you know, okay, we lock out. Then 2 weeks after the lockout, another shooting happens. Then what? You know what I'm saying? Because that's not going to directly stop the issue. You feel me? If there's no basketball ever again, that don't mean there's never going to be a killing again. You know what I'm saying? The issue is the issue. You know what I'm saying? So we can't shut down the world because of the issue. We have to strategically handle the issue in the ways that we need to handle it.
It's like the world is not going to stop. It's not going to the world still has to go.
It's the thing that we misinformed about. We are the most powerful people here, bro. Look at it. You talking about a 90% chance that majority of these players are African American. It's a small percentage of white people that play ball, right?
29 of the 30 people that own the teams are white. You're not looking at the bigger picture here.
No, the big picture is this. Just like the black vote, they need us to make sure they get their damn money. You know what I mean? You ain't getting no money from no Chinese ball player. You ain't getting no money from no white ball player. You get it from the black players. If the black players stood together and said, I'm not doing this shit, you got no ratings, which means you ain't getting no fucking funding, which means you get no money. You got to hit their pocket.
They were rich before they bought the team. They don't care about the game. Like the team is a toy. Like all right, let's say they shut this down.
That's only like 25% of their money.
The folks that own the team can shut it down and they can wait it out for 5-10 years. They don't even they can live without this. They are the super rich. And this did help because that group did come and talk, and they did try to create some groups and hire some folks to try to press laws and stuff there too. Again, we can't make these kids they can't save the world, man. But they made their point. They made it strong. People heard that point. Now the rest of us have to take it, and we have to do the part that we can't do as well. We don't have their larger platform, but we can do something too. We're not going to quit our jobs to strike. So it's.
But we'll talk. If we all was on the same accord and we did do that, that will make so much of an impact. You know what I'm saying? But we're not on that level that we think on the same.
Listen, no,
that's what that is. We got different agendas, bro.
We got.
That's not real. It's nobody does that in the entire. Nobody. All right,
we gotta keep moving, y'all.
If you look at history, that'll show you if you knock out economically how they get down, you change the dynamics of how the fuck shit is moving. We don't move together, my brother.
You don't realize. All right.
All right, we gotta keep it
moving. You have to play the game. I mean, this is the last thing.
I mean, it's the last thing, but yeah, we passed the time or whatever. I mean, we can talk about this all night if we want to.
I'll say this. I'll say this. The last thing, like, we need to use the platform, the voice, and the money to put towards the use. Because if the black players not getting the money, they really not at use. Some of those black players need that check.
They can't last a year.
Right. Like LeBron straight. He's set. But some of these folks without these deals, that these players that's just barely scraping by, that just got out the hood, they only got a $500,000 house, that barely keeping up with.
Yeah.
You feel me? They need that cash. And so we need to use that cash and that platform that they're giving to put it to the cause.
Which is what they did here. And they did their part. We have to do our part. And if us as a whole all do what we can do, then yeah, you can change some stuff there. But to just have them lose it all, and then like next week, shit ain't changed. It's like, all right, I mean, so now, yeah, so now it's like what's next?
Yeah, that's it's not a simple solution, but you know, we working towards it. This is a start. But this is quick hits for this week. We're gonna hit the comments again. YouTube, Facebook. I'm on the Planet Ant YouTube with the comments right now because I want to address this little smart ass comment real fast. We got this bottom line says he's referring to his Burger Queen comment when I said like I ain't reading his comments no more. He's like he said someone said they worked at Burger King, so I mentioned Burger Queen. You can't go back to comments from 30 minutes ago because they are applied to what was said 30 minutes ago. So bottom line, whether I read it 30 minutes ago, whether I read it when you posted it or 30 minutes later, it's still dumb as fuck. So whatever, bro. So yeah. Also, Von Wink, Von Wink talking about everything's on. What do you say? Everything's focused except the photo culture segment. Yeah, Von Wink, fuck out of here. Fuck you. Anyway, what
Jake, what type of comments are you reading right now, man? This is what
I saw, and I wanted to address them.
This is what you stopped our great conversation for, like to talk shit to the comments.
Wait. I understand what y'all talking about here, but let's go to these comments because I got some stuff to say.
No. All right, so damn, really? Is y'all gonna make it backfire on me? Real talk. I just talking shit.
I just want to say this. I love and appreciate both Bottom Line and Von Wink. I know the rest of the guys don't, but I love you guys. Y'all, all publicity is good publicity. Y'all keep saying this good stuff. I like it.
Fuck out of here. On the list.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you, Tone. Fuck out of here. And plus, those comments were directed at me, so I had to address that. Fuck y'all. Fuck your Burger Queen comment. It was dumb as fuck.
Keep tuning in, y'all. His Burger Queen comment made sense in the moment.
And while you at it, go to the YouTube page and press that like so you know when to tune in. You do that. Yeah. Bottom line, go to the YouTube page, press that like, bro. I like your energy.
Shout out to Mike McGettigan. We love our fans. He said that's what he said.
Mike, baby. Shout out to Sean McGettigan. Happy birthday, bro.
Hey.
Happy birthday, fam. Shout out to Audra Jantz, also always holding us down.
What's
in
up,
the comments. Yeah.
Hey, Von Wink said, I thought I was defending Jake that time.
you weren't defending me at all. What are you talking about?
I don't know. Bottom line said, I love you too, but don't take that the wrong way.
Yeah, anyway.
That YouTube page, man. Go ahead with that crazy shit, man.
Yeah, but that was a YouTube. That was a plan on YouTube. Anything in the Facebook or whatever.
Facebook ain't hitting on nothing.
No, we ain't hitting on Facebook like that. You know what I mean? But that's what's up.
Well, that what's up. We gonna move it to the homie Dan for wrap it up. What you got for us,
bro? Just one quick thing from my boy Max on First Take, because I like what he said on today's show or this week's show.
Max an OG, man. I rock with him. Max is invited to the cookout. Max is invited to the cookout.
With the potato salad.
Yeah.
I'm back on that shit again. Yeah.
You get a couple of ribs. Max always look out for the culture, man.
You've been changing.
rock with
You
Max.
became the president, man. Your clips ain't been right, bro. I don't know what the fuck is going on with you, bro.
All them presidential meetings using his bandwidth up.
Yeah, man. I gotta talk to Comcast.
All you gotta do is
there it is. Comcast. That's the issue.
Well, before we go,
here it is.
It's up.
Broader issue, just when Kaepernick kneeled, and specifically it was about police brutality. But I saw it as a larger issue of basically just social justice. There is systemic injustice toward Black people. And you can look for it in issues like law enforcement, where in Idaho, a couple days ago, in Boise, into a state building where the legislature was meeting, armed, many of them armed, white, maskless. They weren't wearing masks or enforcing social distancing. Men, some of them belonging to right-wing militias, pushed past police and filled the pews, or whatever you want to call the seats, which were supposed to be spaced out for social distancing, because we're in a pandemic and it's actually hitting there very hard. And they were not stopped, and they were not confronted or arrested. And afterwards, what the officials said was, well, we didn't want to escalate violence. Now contrast that with peaceful protests outside the White House, when Trump had a photo op across the street, and a secret police force, which may have been illegal, they had no identification on them, started dispersing the crowd by force. Imagine now it reversed, that there was armed Black men, maskless, pushing past police into a state legislative meeting and breaking rules once they got there. What would happen to them? Do you think the response of law enforcement would be, well, we just wanted to de-escalate? There's not a chance, and everybody knows it. So I look at it really as a larger issue, and the larger issue is Black life has always been cheap in this country, and it's time it starts getting more expensive.
Love that last line, man. Love that last line.
Shout out to OG Max Kellerman, man. Always holding it down. First Take, one of my favorite sports shows. I just catch the clips on YouTube.
Me too.
And Max has always held it down for the Black community. And I appreciate it.
Yeah. Tone, well, what's up, man? You got something to
say? Before we go, man, I just want to say R.I.P. Chad Boseman, Black Panther. You know, he was dealing with cancer for 4 years, I just read, and he did not survive. So R.I.P. to the only Black Panther I know and recognize, and wish my condolences for his family. You know,
absolutely.
Heartbreaking news.
R.I.P. Yeah, and with that said, that's the episode 19. Mask off, white noise. Thanks for rocking with us every week, guys. We'll be back. We'll be back here next Friday at 9 p.m. like we do every week. I'm saying I'm your host, Mask Off Jake, Mask Off Malachi, Mask Off Tone, Mask Off Press, and we out.
That white noise be loud.
Turn it.